Hi everyone, this is Priya Boshni and I welcome you all to the new session. In this video, we are going to cover Machiavelli's instructions on the role of ethics in politics, right? Okay, so according to Machiavelli, in politics, ends justify the means. See, this is the most important statement. So you can actually get the straight away question that in politics and justify the means by Machiavelli elaborate. Right, so this is kind of a statement which you need to prepare. See, basically, when we talk about thinkers, then in the UPSC exam, you can even look at the previous year questions. There are many questions which are usually asked straightforward. That basically they give the statement and they ask you to evaluate or critically examine, etc. Right, so you should remember that which statement is given by whom and the structure of the answer that we had discussed in our previous videos. You should try to answer for every statement in that structure only. Right, you need to give an introduction, you need to of which theory it has been taken, etc. Then you need to explain it in the words of thinker. You need to add something which is relevant in the today's time as well, or if you can quote some examples from the history, etc. And then finally you have to critically evaluate it, and while critically evaluating also try to end it on a positive note, right? Okay, so now, as I said, that in politics, ends justify the means. This is what has been said by Machiavelli. So, in this video, we will understand that why Machiavelli is saying that, right, and how he is actually proving himself right, right? Okay, matlab what actually logical reasons Machiavelli is trying to put in. Okay, so first of all, let us understand the significance of the statement. Okay, so see, um, this statement, that is, in politics ends justify the means, has become most defining element of Machiavellianism. Machiavellianism, right? So whenever we study Machiavelli or whenever we talk about Machiavelli, this is one of the most prominent statement that we come across. Even in the history of Western political philosophy, none other thinker has been criticized similar to the Machiavelli, because Machiavelli has given a strict separation between the politics and ethics, right? Politics and ethics. See, we all know what ethics is, right? Ethics actually teaches what ought to be done, right? What ought to be done. But as we all know that Machiavelli is a realist person, right? So he does not believes in what ought to be done. He looks at the things as they are. He always try to remove every filter while looking at the things. So when we were analyzing the nature of the politics as a profession as well in our previous video, we had discussed that how Machiavelli is saying that politics is not a very inspiring field, but this is how that is, right? We cannot expect everyone to be a good person in the politics. And if we are expecting, if the prince is expecting everyone to be a good one, or if the prince is trying to search goodness in everyone, then the prince is going to ultimately harm himself, right? This is what we had learned in that video. So so the significance of this statement, that is, in politics and justify the means, that this statement is very much significant because number one, this has become most defining element of the Machiavellianism. Second thing, the uh, the reason why Machiavelli is being criticized the most is that so this is basically, you can say, this is one of the reason because of which Machiavelli is a lot much criticized, because he has actually given a strict separation between politics and ethics. Basically, Machiavelli talks about the concept of dual morality, so we will discuss this concept in detail in this video. So he believes in this concept rather than ethics in politics, or basically he does not expect the prince to take decisions or to take actions based on the ethics, right? Okay, now let us try to understand this statement. So let me just write that statement once again so that you can understand it better. So what he's saying, that in politics, ends justify the means. Now, what does this mean? What does this ends mean and what does this means? Ends means the goal, right? And means the method, or you can say the way of achieving that goal, right? So what Machiavelli is saying is that when we enter into politics, right, so what is important? The important is the goal, and if our goal is right, then whatever way you are using is correct. Means if your goal is correct, then it, you might take a wrong way to achieve that goal, that is also correct as per the Machiavelli. So we will try to understand it, right? So first of all, let us try to understand why Machiavelli is giving such advice. Why? See, we all know that Machiavelli is giving instructions to the prince, right? He is actually telling the prince that he should do this, he should not do that, etc. Right? So, while giving the instructions, why he has picked the topic of ethics? See, Machiavelli is telling prince that what is your goal, or what should be the goal of a prince. According to Machiavelli, no goal is superior than the preservation and promotion of the national interest. National interest for the prince. So, as I said, that end. So, what is the end? End is basically the national interest, right? For Machiavelli, and so through this statement, what Machiavelli is trying to emphasize upon is that jab tak the prince is able to do or to promote or to preserve the national interest, whatever way he is taking to do that is justified, right? So the main or the most important or the core goal of the prince is to preserve and to protect the national interest, right? So uh, now it's okay that Machiavelli has said that it is the core objective or goal of the prince. Now where is it ethics coming into the picture? So what he's saying is that the the for the prince, national interest or no goal is superior than the preservation and promotion of national interest. He says that not even the religion of the prince or his moral beliefs. सो व्हाट मैकियावेली सेज इज कि प्रिंस के जो भी अपने विचार है, प्रिंस के जो भी अपना रिलीजन है, प्रिंस का जो भी अपना मोरल बिलीव्स है, वो कुछ भी मायने नहीं रखता, क्योंकि एक प्रिंस ही इज एक्चुअली एट दैट पोजीशन जहाँ पे ही हैज़ द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ द सिटीजन्स. एक प्रिंस के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है उसके जो सिटीजन्स हैं उस कंट्री के, उनका ध्यान रखना, यानी उसका नेशनल इंटरेस्ट को प्रिजर्व करना. प्रिंस के लिए, अगर उसके लिए if in order to preserve the national interest, prince has to take some actions which may or may not be ethically correct, right? So it is also justified as per the Machiavelli, right? So what Machiavelli says is that in politics, prince is not only supposed to take the decisions which are in the best interest of the nation, but prince is also supposed to take the timely decision. So see, so there are two things which are coming into picture. Number one, prince should take the right decision, right? Number two, prince has to take a timely decision, right? Obviously those decisions, how will you uh, identify the righteousness of that decision? That if that decision is in the national interest, then that decision is correct as per Machiavelli. Secondly, what he is saying is that इट शुड बी अ टाइमली वन, मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि डिसीजन की जरूरत आ जाए, एक्शन की जरूरत आ जाए, लेकिन वो एक्शन लिया जा रहा है 1 साल बाद। इफ दैट इज द सिचुएशन तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम है। अब बात आती है कि जब ये टाइमली डिसीजन की बात कर रहे हैं मैकियावेली, देन व्हाट ही इज ट्राइंग टू एम्फेसाइज अपॉन, तो वो कहते हैं कि देन व्हेन ही सेज दैट नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स जो प्रिंस है, ठीक है, सो प्रिंस के जो खुद के एथिक्स हैं या प्रिंस का जो खुद का रिलीजन है, राइट, सो देयर मे बी सम एक्शंस which are not correct, right, which are not correct as per the ethics or religion of the prince, but so this may create a dilemma for the prince, right, this may create a dilemma for the prince that what he should do and what he should not do, right, and in or because of this dilemma there could be major delays in his actions, right, and if there are major delays in his actions, then this may actually harm the national interest, right. So as per Machiavelli, he may not be able to take the right decision required for the purpose. Therefore Machiavelli suggests that the prince should have a clear demarcation between the ethics and the politics, right. So he says, he suggests that politics is not ethics and it is independent of ethics. So political actions cannot be judged by the standards of or parameters of ethics, right. So a particular action may be ethically wrong but politically correct, therefore politics has its own morality. So as I have discussed in the at the starting of this video as well, that basically Machiavelli invents a new concept, that is the concept of dual morality. Now, what do you mean by the term dual morality? So he says that there are two types of morality, right? One type of morality is for the prince, and the other type of morality is for the common man, right. So they the principles of morality for prince has or have to be different than the principles of morality which are there for the common man. So according to Machiavelli, a common man can sacrifice himself for the sake of his principles, right, for the sake of his principles, but a prince a prince cannot do so, right. So prince cannot sacrifice the interest of the nation for the sake of his beliefs or for the sake of his moral beliefs, right. So in politics, ends justify the means. If prince has to be successful in achieving the national interest, then no will ask the question on the righteousness of the means. But if the prince is not able, if the prince is not able to do or to ensure the promotion of the national interest, then whatever means, so if his means are good, right, if his means are good but he's not able to achieve it, then everyone will ask the question to the prince, or everyone will uh, find the prince guilty, right. So as per Machiavelli, the rules which are there for the common man does not suit the rules for the prince. So there are different set of rules for the prince. Therefore, and what is that rule? So that rule is that prince has to separate ethics and the politics, right. So prince should keep his own religion, his own beliefs, his own ethics to his own personal sphere only. The prince should ensure that those personal moral beliefs should not interfere in the while doing or taking decisions which are in the national interest. Is it clear to you? Okay. Now if I talk about the critical evaluation, see, one of the major critic of you can say that one of the major critic of this statement is Mahatma Gandhi, right. We all know that what Gandhi has said. Gandhi has always said that what is important for Gandhi was the means, right. As per Mahatma Gandhi, means were very important, and we all know that he actually took the path of ahimsa, right? Non-violence, right? So he has taken the path of non-violence. He has always asked, or you can say he had always tried to you can say pressurize Britishers with his non-violent means only, right? Because he believed that the means which they are choosing for the for their fight is very important, because that will ensure कि हमें फ्री हमें सक्सेस मिलती भी है, और अगर मिलती भी है तो वो कितने टाइम तक टिकती है, राइट? अकॉर्डिंग टू गांधी जी, वायलेंस से हो सकता है आप टेम्पररीली कुछ अचीव कर लें, बट आप एक यू कैन से एक परमानेंट सक्सेस को अचीव नहीं कर सकते हैं, राइट? अब जो गांधी जी का कहना था दैट मीन्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, और यू शुड देयर शुड बी जस्टिफाइड मीन्स, दे वो पूरी तरीके से यू कैन से इट कम्स इन completely contrast or contradictory with what Machiavelli is saying, because for Machiavelli in politics ends justify the means, right? So you may or you can say the prince can take the method or the way, can take the way which may not be morally correct, but अगर उससे उसका national interest meet हो रहा है तो as per Machiavelli that is right, but as per Gandhi that was not correct, right? So what Gandhi says is, Gandhi के as per Gandhi, Gandhi called Western civilization, which is based upon, or which is based upon Machiavellianism as satanic, right? So why? Because Gandhi, as I have already told you, that Gandhi has always emphasized upon the purity of means, right? He has always emphasized upon purity of, even in his book Hind Swaraj, Gandhi has written that it is illogical to expect the rose flowers by sowing the seed of बबूल. आपने सुना होगा कि बोया बीज बबूल का तो गुलाब कहाते होए, ठीक है? So this is how Gandhi has even mentioned in his book Hind Swaraj, right? So according to Gandhi, politics without ethics and religion is nothing but a death trap. So as per Mahatma Gandhi, a there should be ethics, and there should be ethics in the politics, right? So to sum up, we can say that Gandhi was idealist, and while Machiavelli was realist, right? As well as, it is very important for us to understand that there are two kind of politics. One is the domestic politics, and the other one is international politics, right? So we can also say that it is very important for the ruling class to emphasize upon the purity of means as far as domestic politics is concerned, but when it comes to the international politics, तब तो हमें मैकियावेली की बात ही सुननी पड़ जाती है, बिकॉज उस टाइम पे ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हम लोग, क्योंकि अगर सपोज करिए कि सामने वाली कंट्री आप पे हमला करने के लिए जा रही है, उस टाइम पे आप ये सोचने नहीं बैठेंगे कि यार अगर हमने हमला किया तो इतने की जानें हम ले लेंगे, और जान लेना तो बहुत गलत होता है, ठीक है? यू कैन नॉट रिलाई अपॉन दोज थिंग. जब तक डोमेस्टिक पॉलिटिक्स कंसर्न है, यू मे रिलाई अपॉन और अपॉन द प्योरिटी ऑफ मीन्स, बट कई बारी वहाँ पे भी कुछ ऐसे स्ट्रिक्ट डिसीजंस लेने पड़ जाते हैं रूलर को जो कि नेशनल इंटरेस्ट में होते हैं, बट दे मे बी अगेंस्ट हिज ओन मोरालिटी, राइट? बट इंटरनेशनल पॉलिटिक्स में तो मैकियावेली का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है वो कई जगह आपको देखने को मिलेगा, डायरेक्टली या इनडायरेक्टली, राइट? सो this is what you can write if you have been asked a question on Machiavelli's statement that in politics ends justify the means. I hope you have understood it. So let us just quickly revise it. So as you can see, this was the statement that in politics ends justify the means. That statement is important because this is one of the main important reason why Machiavelli is being criticized. Second, it is one of the core component of the Machiavellianism also. Second was, we have understood that what this statement actually means. It means that no goal is superior than the national interest for the prince. Therefore it is very important to take timely and the right decisions. Right decisions means the decisions which are which should be in the national interest, right? Okay. So and at last we have also discussed about the concept of dual morality, and after that we have also discussed that how there is a strict contradiction between the thoughts of Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi, and the thoughts of Machiavelli. And then we have also seen the relevance of Machiavelli's thoughts in the international politics. Right. So this is all in this video. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye bye. Take care.